Hey, this is Joe Baginski. I'm here with another time-lapse portrait drawing. This time I have Roseanne. This is going to be a short one. It's mainly going to be about the show Roseanne. It's one of my favorite shows ever. It came out in 1988 is when it first premiered. I was a very small child, but my mom watched it when I was growing up. And then I watched it in syndication, mainly during summertime, during summer break. This is the final drawing, by the way. The rest of the video will be me talking about Roseanne. I love Roseanne. I've watched it so many times, and I was so excited when it came back. But that didn't last long. And they really did Roseanne, the woman, dirty. Now, for the Connors, I watched a couple episodes, but like it was just too sad to continue on. And now the Connors is off, but I thought they could have brought her back at any point. I don't know if if she would have wanted to go back, but it's very sad. I mean, it would have been so easy to write in a thing like she was addicted to pills, and because that's what they did. They killed her off they made her an opiate addict. And it would have been so easy to do what they did. What they did at the start of the 10th season of Roseanne is let me backtrack. At the end of the ninth season, which was the end of the original run, the ninth season was the season where they won the lottery, and Dan had cheated on Roseanne. And like the family split up, so Dan was elsewhere. And at the end, in the final episode, they reveal that it was all her writing. The whole thing was her writing, and everything in the show was based on her real life, which it I guess it was in a large part, not exactly on the show. But they killed off Dan. They didn't win the lottery. Dan died, and Dan cheating on her was like her processing, the loss. Like his dying is she left her. It's akin to, the same feeling I guess through like infidelity. But that doesn't matter. The point is, at the start of the 10th season, which was the one in the the late 2010s, she's like, sorry, I killed you off of my story. So it's like they acknowledge that, like, so in the original series, they acknowledge that part of it didn't really happen, and they set the record straight. And then when they go back to the reboot, in the reboot, they revise that and say Dan's not really dead. She was just mad at him or whatever. They kick her off because of that tweet she made, and then the show becomes the Connors. They kill her off by making her an opiate addict, and it was just too sad to keep watching after that. I've seen clips on YouTube, like Jackie slapping Darlene. I like the clips I've seen, but I just can't watch it. Maybe that'll change at some point. But the point is, at any time they could have brought her back. The Connors is off now. I don't know, maybe they did bring her back for the finale or something. I didn't see it. If someone knows that, please let me know. And I think they could still bring her back if everyone wanted to do the show still, which I doubt they do, because they've been doing it for so long. But maybe in another 10 years or something. They could bring her back, and she could be like, I was addicted to pills, and I was examining what it was like if I, died and lost my family. I don't do. I'm not good at impressions. But yeah, I really like Roseanne. So that's pretty much it. I went way past when I finished drawing. But anyways, let me know what you think of the drawing. There will be a link in the description where you can get a high resolution PNG. I'm putting the image in the public domain, so you can use it for whatever you want. If you want to use it for your Roseanne fan club, stuff or whatever, do that. Free to use for anything. But let me know what you think about the drawing, about Roseanne the person, about Roseanne the show, anything. But thanks for watching. All right, have a good one. Bye.